order to succeed greatly, you have to be prepared to fail greatly. If you can't do both of them, you've got a problem. I'll fight anybody my trainer puts me in with because I'm confident I can beat any fighter in the world. If anybody can see I'm almost a master at evading punches coming at me. I'm a dreamer. I have to dream and reach for the stars, and if I miss a star, then I grab a handful of clouds. You need to learn independence. You have to be independent. It builds character. I had to persevere because this was my life. This championship, this was the stuff I dreamt of all my life, and I wasn't gonna be denied. As long as we persevere and endure, we can get anything we want. In order for me to achieve, I had to regard myself greater than what I was. In other words, I had to fake it till I make it. It's good to be successful and have financial status, but if you're only gonna live for the money, you're only gonna reach a certain status, and I'm in there for greatness and peace of mind. I can't change myself. I'm Mike Tyson. I'm a regular kid from the ghetto striving to do something positive with myself. I happen to fight well. The only thing I do is just pray for inspiration, for a way of thinking, because I don't have any particular goal in sight. Unfortunately, sometimes you can't have fun accomplishing your goals. Sometimes people don't have the determination, the will, the steadfastness, the tenacity. They give in under the slightest struggle. Everyone that you fight is not your enemy, and everyone who helps you is not your friend. That's what people respect. The fact that I wasn't a chump that laid on his back and gave up. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. Just don't make the same ones. We don't want to duplicate them. It's good to know how to read, but it's dangerous to know how to read and not how to interpret what you're reading. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. We all have struggles in life, but we have to continue to fight. Anger is my biggest enemy. In life, God lets everything happen for a reason. It's all a learning process, and you have to go from one level to another. You come home and you party, but after that, you get a hangover. Everything about that is negative. Every win, regardless of good or bad one, gives you more confidence. Any man can do what he has to do, but doing it like you love it, that is what takes it to a whole different level. A champion does it like he loves it even when he doesn't. the biggest fighter in the history of the sport. If you don't believe it, check the cash register. If you don't do it for passion and love, the emotional outcome will be disastrous. The tempt for greatness is the biggest drug in the world. Many times I quit boxing even before I became a professional boxer. A good fighter needs to be diligent, committed, and disciplined, doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it. Fighting is not physical. Fighting is spiritual. It's the determination and the will in the gut. The closer I get to the ring, I'm more confident. Once I'm in the ring, I'm a god. No one can beat me. I'm scared every time I go into the ring, but it's how you handle it. What you have to do is plant your feet, bite down on your mouthpiece and say, "Let's go." Fighting is a sport. If you're not humble, it's going to bring humbleness to you. The ability to apply the discipline, the ability to do what needs to be done, no matter how he feels inside, in my opinion, is the definition of a true professional. That equals to being a fool, having fame, and no fortune. A lot of guys out there have fame doing this and doing that, but they are broke. Everyone says, "I wish I was in your shoes." The hundreds of people that wish they were in my shoes don't know the tenth of it. If they were in my shoes, they would cry like a baby. Most fighters are the most humble people in the world because they've gotten their ass kicked before. I don't try to intimidate anybody before a fight. That's nonsense. I intimidate people by hitting them. Hard times fall upon everybody. Whatever it is, we're going to get out of it. You stand your ground and you perform your art. That's what the artist does. The artist is about perfection. Whatever you want, especially when you're striving to be the best in the world at something. There'll always be disappointments, and you can't be emotionally tied to them because they'll break your spirit.